What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're actually going to be working on yet another G, not mine. Technically, it used to be. So my buddy John, if you guys remember, I used to have that black G35 coupe. My buddy John bought it. He needed a car. Well, he ended up buying it. So last night he calls me and says, hey man, I need some help. I'm stuck on the side of the road. I don't have a jack. I don't have an impact. I don't have a tire iron or anything like that. And I got a blowout. So I get there. I bring him one of my spares. Go up there, jack the car up, put the spare on, all that stuff. And I'm asking him, I was like, so what happened to the tire? He said, well, you know, it just kind of blew out. I'm like, yeah, well, did you not see that it was corded or anything? He said, no, well, you know, it was wet the other day. And, you know, my kids kind of we wanted to have a little fun. I said, look, I ain't going to knock you for it. So he's actually on his way right now. He's going to go grab a couple tires because his other tire seems a little wore out. So we're going to go ahead, replace both tires on the back, but we are also going to be replacing his headlights. So that car, I got the Spec D headlights off of a parts car, got them for super cheap. Well, they ended up burning out. The little turn signal stuff burnt out and stuff, and he went ahead and ordered himself some new headlights. So he's going to be bringing those as well. So we're going to be doing 2 tires and some headlights on the car, and we'll talk to him a little bit about what happened. So let's get him here and let's get some work done on this car. All right, so here's the tire he did a little number on that I had to go save him with. So what do you think happened?
So, you know, I was with the kids, right?
Yeah.
And it was a wet road, right?
Yeah.
Down by the water, and I was like, hey, it'd be cool to do some donuts.
So that's
It wasn't very cool to do donuts.
No, but it didn't pop when you were doing donuts. It popped on your way home from work.
Luckily.
Yeah. Well, luckily, unluckily.
Well, I'm glad I didn't have the kids with me when it
That's
popped,
true.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you didn't like spin out or nothing. It was just like you felt it, right? Or did you hear it go pow?
Oh, no, I felt it.
You just felt it?
Yeah, I could feel the car drop.
And then, hell yeah.
Oh, there it goes. Bitch had 6 PSI on my way home from work. Or, no, yeah, I left work, stopped at the Sheets to get gas. I mean, air in the tires. That shit said 6 PSI. I was like, damn! That's a little low.
Hell yeah. So, but he's ordered a couple tires. We're just waiting for them to come in. It'll probably be in about an hour or so. But in the meantime, what we're going to do is get these old headlights out because this one still works. I actually noticed it last night when I went and helped them. But this one, the actual bulb is burnt out and the turn signal area is all burnt out. So instead of just replacing just the headlight bulb and having like half turn signal lights or whatever, it just, yeah, see, this is the only part that works. It doesn't work up and through here. The headlight doesn't work. Like, yeah, you could get away with just putting a headlight bulb in it, but I mean,
I need the whole shebang bang.
if you got it and you can replace the whole things and they'll look better, you know, why not, you know?
The whole shebang bang.
Exactly. And it's funny because this is actually the grill similar to what I want for my G. So some of you guys know that I have the factory grill in there right now. This is something similar to what I want. And when he just followed me down to drop my dad's car off, I actually was looking in the rearview mirror at it and I was like, dang, that looks pretty damn good. So I'm really hoping that the grill that I ordered comes in soon because I really want to get this one. And the one that I ordered is a little bit different. The one I ordered doesn't have this centerpiece or these little like diffuser looking things here. It's actually really smooth, and then it has the metal mesh and stuff. So that's funny that that's on there. I should just take this back from you because I kind of need that for my car. You know, you want to trade a
Funny, cuz. You got one to replace it?
Yeah, I got a stock one.
Yeah, stock one.
Come on, dude. I need that. Let me get that. Actually, you know what? It's actually broke, so I need to put a stock one back on it.
What? Yeah, okay.
But we'll set up a time lapse. We'll pop the bumper off, pop the headlights out, and get this stuff replaced. All right, so we got the old dingy busted up ones all out. And now we got the nice freshies right here. So we're gonna slap these bad girls up in there and they're gonna be real nice and pretty like. So let's pop these out of the plastic and get them on the car. Oh, do we got to swap the ballasts on them?
I think so.
Which isn't a big deal.
No, I know that's what it was saying in the fucking video.
You got to swap the ballasts over?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll have to do that real quick. So leave that on there. Yeah, that thing is clean. Yeah, we'll wait till once we fully install and pull this off. But all right, so we got to swap the ballast over real quick, and then we'll slap these things on. So we're going to do basically everything we just did in reverse. All right, so we got the headlights on. As you guys saw in the time lapse, they are working and stuff. But before we pull this plastic off, we want to put the bumper on. But before we do that, we're going to do a little drift modification here. So last night I noticed that this shit was flapping in the wind. And we don't got another coupe bumper right now. Because remember when I sold you this car, I thought I had a brand new bumper, but it was for a sedan. So it's wrong. So
Just like the fucking edge lights here.
Exactly. The coupe have the lights here. The sedans, the lights are up top, so they're way different. But what we're going to do is we're going to do some drift stitching on this so that this is at least not flapping in the wind. So let's do that real fast.
That bad.
Oh, it's bad. When I was behind you, I could see the bumper like kicking out like this. I was like, oh boy.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it looks like it's got a cleft lip or something. Yeah. So we're going to knock that out, and then we will throw it on the car. So we got some drift stitches down here. We had to throw one over here as well because that thing was actually staple welded before. But you want to go ahead and shut the hood, and then we'll do the honors of the most satisfying thing ever. Just slam it so you break the headlights. All right. Yeah, do the honors, dude.
That's not really like sticky.
Ew. Nice. Nice bird poop, dude. Oh, shit. It's all right. One more. Ooh.
Kind of just fell off, didn't it?
They look good. Yeah, it did kind of just fall off. It definitely wasn't sticky, but... Dude, I know a guy that paints cars. We could do a single stage black on this some bitch and make it look, you know what I'm saying?
It needs a fucking paint job and some body work.
It needs a lot of body work. It needs. I've always needed a paint job on this thing from when I owned it.
Yeah, I know.
You know, so, but
I bought it straight from you, and then
haven't done anything but blow the tires off.
Yeah, and then when I pulled off, he said, "Not my problem no more."
Yeah, see ya, bye. Got that taillight warranty. As soon as I don't see the taillights, it's not my issue anymore. But yeah, no, this thing definitely needs a little bit of body work, paint job, stuff like that. But for a daily, not bad.
Not bad at all. I love this car.
He actually let me drive it because we had to go drop my dad's truck off. He actually let me drive it back, and like it runs good. It almost feels like it runs better than when I owned it, which is weird. So
I didn't do nothing to it.
you haven't done shit to it.
Yeah.
So it is weird because like my car, my G is a lot louder. This one still has like the full exhaust basically with the resonator and all that. But either way, headlights turned out sick. We still got to go get the tires, and then we'll probably pick up on that once we're done with putting those on. All right, so we got the front tires all back on. We actually went down one size because no one seemed to have the size he had on there. He had two 5540s all the way around. So we just put some two 4540s, and then we put the fronts that were on here on the back, and then we put the smaller tires on the front. And you can see, you know, the wheel sits in a little bit, and he did order himself some spacers. But all in all, the car's coming together slowly but surely. He is going to do some updates. We were talking about maybe painting it and whatnot. Speaking of painting, Wes was thinking about maybe painting this alongside the G like I painted the sedan. So we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But since we're doing all this G35 stuff, and I figured it was only right that I brought mine up here. Oh, hey boys.
Hello.
Hey.
What's up,
Oh, hey. But I figured it'd be only right that I brought mine up here. And speaking of that, we actually had a company reach out to me that wanted to send me a care package, which is what they did. And I don't know if you could tell from the hat that I'm wearing, but shout out to Flash Shark, guys, because they sent me so much stuff that they want me to test out. I told them some issues I'm having. I told them some things I wanted to change. And I'm just going to go through what they sent. Now, we're not going to be putting all of this on in this video, but we are going to be putting some of it on. So we'll start from one side to the other. So they sent me their VQ headers right here, which we will be putting those on. Again, not in this video. What I'm going to be doing is putting all the exhaust on in one video. And then in this video, what I want to put on is this cold air intake that they sent. And they sent their oil catch can. So that is what's going to be getting put on in this video. In another video, we're going to be doing the headers, the solid test pipes, because remember, I've been telling you guys, I've been having issues with too much flex pipe, basically. And they came at the perfect time because we just got back from E-Town. And like I said, the exhaust is dragging really bad. And this right here alone is going to help solve that issue. Now, I do believe they are going to send me their Y pipe, which I have to wait on. And I told them, you know, once we get all of the exhaust, we'll do it all at once, which is cool. So we're going to do that. So they're going to send me their Y pipe. They already sent me their test pipes, their solid test pipes, which will help from the droop. So that'll be cool. And they sent me their headers. So I'm really excited to hear how this thing's going to be. It's probably going to be pretty loud, but it's a track car. Who cares? But what I'm most excited about today is this cold air intake. If you guys remember, literally earlier in the video, I was busting John's balls about buying his cold air intake back off the car that I sold him. And then this stuff came in the mail today. It's just crazy how that stuff works. So what I'm going to do. Huh?
Crazy how the universe works, huh?
I know, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to pop the hood and we're going to get this cold air intake on and this catch can. And then maybe we'll take it for a ride and see if it performs any different. It might not perform much different, but at least I'll know that it's different. So I'm going to work on getting this old grungy looking air box off and we'll go from there. All right, so I got the cold air intake on and it looks pretty good. I'm not gonna, take that away from them. The only thing I'm not too happy about, the cold air intake goes all the way down, which I guess makes it technically a real cold air intake because it comes down here and you can see it through the bumper, which is good. But with drifting, I'm just hoping that that air filter doesn't get in the way of the tire. Also, in a typical, application, if you have wheel wells and stuff like that, it'll be fine. But since being a drift car, I don't have wheel wells and I'm slammed on its nuts. So unfortunately, probably won't be able to drive it in the rain, or if I do, I'll just have to put the filter right here, which we'll see. Other than that, the only other thing, this is an honest review, that I wish it had was instructions. Not that I've never put a cold air intake on before, but trying to figure out which direction it actually goes and whatnot, and so on and so forth. And
A little bit of trial and error.
a little bit of trial and error. Not a big deal, but
We usually do.
yeah, I mean, we figured it out. It's on there now. It doesn't look bad. I'm hoping it performs good, so we'll see about that. So I'm going to knock out the catch can real quick because I'm pretty sure it just bolts up. You pop a couple lines, and then you're done. So let's do that. And just like that, got the catch can on. It's actually super simple. You literally just put the 4 screws to the cap of it. You put the fittings in. You basically are breaking the line, not actually breaking it, but you're giving it a filter spot between, I believe it's the PCV here and the intake. So it comes out into the oil catch can and then goes back in. And really it just places the power steering reservoir bracket. You just reuse the little rubber grommets and there it is. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start it up and see if I can hear that intake, because it'd be pretty cool if I could, because I've been running this plenum and have had a stock intake. So What are you doing, weirdo?
Hey.
Just sipping beer. All right, so let's start this thing real quick.
Sounds like shit.
It literally just didn't start.
Didn't start. What the fuck? Do it again.
Interesting. I need to figure that out. I'm an idiot.
It's okay. We figured it out though.
Figured it out real quick.
Real fast.
I put that on backwards. That's got to go this way. This got to go that way. So
gotta
let
flip
me flip it. All right. It's flipped.
Back at it.
Try it again. Ooh. What do you think? Survey says. There we go.
See a runner.
It's crazy when you hook the things up the right way.
Yeah, when it goes like this, but really you want it to go like this, so that the air flow good.
I gotta get that belt tight. Can you hear the intake? God damn it, all I can hear is that belt. What?
Open a little bit.
It's smoking? From where?
I don't know, maybe it was the belt, but like, it's gone, but it's fucking. It looks like it came from over there.
Huh.
Smell it? Smell it? Can you smell it?
Oh shit. Turn the belt off or turn the car off.
Oil leaking?
The bolt is gone from my belt tensioner pulley.
Oh. Well, good thing we noticed now.
That's crazy.
That's wild. How long has it been gone?
Hopefully just since I pulled it in here, but there's a good chance it could have fell off
Coming down the highway.
coming down the highway. Well,
Wow.
test drive is postponed right now.
It was definitely the belt making the smoke,
Definitely the belt making a smoke.
as per the missing rib.
Well, no, that's a missing rib because I have a 350Z belt on a G35 or vice versa.
Forget what I said then.
Yeah, but I need to find that nut. Is it under the car?
Oh, we're a couple of them.
Nope. That thing is gone, dude. Well, I gotta fix that. So intake sounds good. Catch can seems like it works, but we're gonna figure out this bolt real quick. So pick back up probably tomorrow because I don't have one. So we'll figure it out. All right. So unfortunately, not gonna be able to test drive this right now, like I said. So I am gonna have to get a bolt for that. The bolt and the washer, which is insane to me. That's wild that is missing. And Wes made a good point that literally just the belt tension is keeping that on there right now. Which I'm really surprised that stayed on there the entire trip. I don't know if I can show Sandy that because she might freak out. But we made it, so it really doesn't matter.
You're back now.
I'm back now. So, got to get that. I also need, if anyone knows, put down in the comments. So, I know that the accessories from what I was told from 350Zs to G35s are quote unquote different. I believe 350Zs are 6 ribs and G35s are 5 ribs. Why they changed it? No freaking clue. But I have a 5 rib alternator on there with the 6 rib crank, the 6 rib power steering, the 6 rib everything else. So I think between the alternator pulley being wrong and it being kind of misaligned in a sense, like I don't want to necessarily say it's misaligned because I actually only have a 5 rib belt on the car. So technically it might still be straight. It's just not fully engaging. But either way, not going to test drive this right now. It does sound good. Could hear the intake. You could hear the intake, right?
Yeah, I heard her breathing.
Heard her breathing.
Heard
Heard
her
a
taking
little.
a few. She gussed a few gasps.
So, huge shout out to Flash Shark for the cold air intake and the oil catch can. We're going to have to see how it works over time. As of right now, the intake works. I was just dumb and put the mass airflow sensor on backwards. Again, like I said, if I had wheel wells, this would be more ideal for like a street car. So other than that, I think it's pretty good. You know, the main thing that I was having issues with is just the not having instructions. Because figuring out which way it goes what way and whatever. Other than that, good to go. The catch can came with instructions, all said and done. Actually, simpler to put on.
Funny, we didn't even need no fucking
We didn't even need instructions for that. It was simpler to put on than this. And I've done some of these, so many of these, it's insane. So either way, huge shout out to them for that. Let's go get a nut and washer. All right, guys, so it's the next day, and actually I ended up finding a washer that is close to the same. It's not a factory OEM one that has the little bend in it and whatnot, but I found one that does. So I got a washer on there, and I got a new nut, and it's torqued down to like 24 to 28. That's what you need. I still haven't figured out the alternator pulley issue yet. I texted a couple friends to see, because you can actually see right in there. It's a little misaligned. I know it's hard to see from this angle, but if you look, let me try to get it. Yeah, you can kind of see it from there. So it's not really in line. Everything else is 6 rib, as you can see right there. Like, you can see that there is 1 rib missing. And that's not a belt that's messed up. I just have a 5 rib on there because the 6 rib was catching and ripping and cutting and whatnot, and I don't want all that. So that being said, now that I got that fixed, I'm waiting for either my buddy Charlie or my buddy John to get here so that they could ride with me, because I want to go test out this Flash Shark intake and catch can. I'm going to start it up, let it warm up and stuff, make sure there's no leaks or nothing before I just go take off down the road. So I'm going to do that, let the car warm up for a minute, and once they get here, we'll go for a little cruise. And well, in likely fashion, we got John's G back in the shop. So he went ahead and got himself some wheel spacers, because these Mustang wheels, they just sit way too far in. If you can see that right there, like, they're a good, what would we measure, inch and a half in? Inch. Yeah. So we're going to be bringing them out just to fill it in, fill the wheel well in a little bit better, give them a little wider stance, look pretty cool.
Make
it look a little cool. Yeah.
I'm not a car guy, but I like to look like one.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're just going to knock that out, get that done, and then we're going to go for the ride in the G. In my G, whole bunch of G's around. So we're going to go for a ride in, yeah, going to go for a ride in mine. That way we can test out the Flash Shark cold air intake and the catch can and stuff like that. So we're going to knock this out, and then we'll do that. Yeah, so they definitely fit a lot better with those wheel spacers. So stoked about that. Let's go drive mine. All right, so we're about to go finally take the thing for a ride. We got Braxton with us because John had to leave, Charlie had to leave, everybody had to leave. So Braxton here, we're gonna work on his car a little bit. And so we figured, fuck it, let's go get this ride done. And as you can hear, the exhaust still scrapes. So I gotta do the test pipes that Flash Shark sent me. We will be doing those in another video, not in this video. But we're gonna go give a little test drive, see if I feel any difference, see if I can hear the intake. I don't know if I can, being that the exhaust is so loud, but we're gonna go take a couple little test trips up the road and see how it feels. All right, so we let the car warm up and stuff, and no smoke or nothing like that from the catch can. That was the main thing I was worried about, but none of that is a factor. So we're just gonna wait for this traffic to go by, go up, make a U-turn, go up the road and see if we feel any crazy difference. I'm really excited to see if I can hear like intake noise, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Before,
what kind of intake did you get?
It's from them, Flash Shark.
Yeah.
So it's like the cold air in there that goes all the way to the wheel well.
Ah,
so,
sick.
It's not a short one or anything like that, but I don't know how well I'm going to hear it, so we'll see. But
I'm about to find out.
I had the stock one, which with the bigger kinetics plenum, that probably doesn't add up too well. Made a little U-bop.
Sick.
That kinetics intake, I really think, like, exaggerates the intake noise.
Yeah.
So you can 100% hear the intake now. Before with the stock one, you definitely couldn't hear it at all.
Full air.
Yeah. All the air. It's just like, dude.
It definitely does make a lot of a difference.
I'm gonna have to give me another transmission eventually. I got that third gear synchro grind.
Is this a CDO9 or CDO1?
CDO1, unfortunately.
Wow. You'll get that on those.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to Mexico real quick.
I like how you think.
Good car.
Oh shit. I was like, is he gonna kick the second one? My
If I didn't have so much shit in the back, I probably would.
Yeah, the crate. You can hear the crate the first turn. I was like, what the hell was that?
I got all my merch in the back that, of course, I forgot that I brought when I went to E-Town. Like, didn't sell a single fucking shirt or anything to anybody because I forgot I had it. But
Came back with the same weight you left with.
yeah, it is what it is. A little bit less gas, but it's okay. You know,
You'll get that. It's all right.
car's good though.
All right, that was.
Tell me that didn't feel smooth as fuck.
That was good.
That was real good. So huge shout out to Flash Shark for sending me this stuff. Like, I'm really excited to see how everything else performs all together. And yeah, so with that, we're gonna get back to the shop. But that's probably gonna be it for this video, guys. So if you could like, comment, subscribe, that'd be sick. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace!